Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are about to embark on this battle with a rookie driving our fire support mech. Let's go. Now we're actively choosing to have a rookie driving our Panther. We could bring our veteran, but I don't think that's strictly necessary, and I'd rather get some experience on some of our other mech warriors from time to time, so that in case we have an injury later on down the road, we have someone who can actually fill in and, actually do some good in a difficult situation. I don't think this one will be particularly difficult. We need to disrupt the pirate reconnaissance mission. For weeks now, pirate forces have been scouting territory near local government-controlled land. Previous surveys of this land shows nothing of interest, yet here they are. Whatever it is that they found, we don't want them to have it. Go in there and destroy them. Commander, this could be a wild goose chase. Of course, if there's nothing to find, they haven't wasted the time of their own mechs. Indeed.
Command interface initiated.
We've arrived in the region where the enemy was last detected. Move forward and clear them out. We shouldn't let any of them get away if we can help it. Nothing about any reinforcements. This is nice.
Good to go.
Let's start heading up here with our
Waiting for
missile boat.
bandits.
Okay, we've got a contact. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump up here with our blackjack. And the Vindicator is going to start running straight this direction with the Jenner.
On my way.
And then we're going to try to pull them out away from that area that they're in. I mean, they're not in a super great area, but we're in a good area, and I don't really want to leave this spot here.
I hear ya.
So I think at this point, we just reserve. Both of them are mediums. This is a Griffin. It's not super well maintained. Okay. PPC missed. And now we've got a target. We've got this guy. I think we just immediately start focusing the Griffin. And let's start moving our Panther up this direction via jump jets for now.
I leap, I soar.
Good for you, Ripsaw. And take off that evasive pip.
This should be good.
Oh, okay. That was a solid salvo. AC 10, huh? Okay. We don't see the other mech yet,
Commander?
but I'm going to go ahead and place our blackjack here in cover. And we're just going to start picking on this Griffin. Okay. That went well.
That hit something good.
Yeah, that did. Okay, here's their last guy. Large laser. Okay. Not too bad.
Waiting for orders.
Diva, I want you up over here. 3 evasive pips and in cover. And you can
Onward.
fire on the Griffin. Okay, so this is a hatchetman. Good to know. We're going to continue working on the Griffin for now. We should punch through that arm. Yes, indeed we do. Okay. So, let's see. I think at this point, our best bet is probably to jump here.
Engaging jump jets.
And then fire on the Griffin again.
Engaging target.
That torso should be gone. Yeah. And a head hit. Nice. And that leg is
Damage.
not doing so hot. I kind of said hot and well at the same time. It
Will be done.
didn't really work. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place Ripsaw right up here. Maximum elevation. There we go. And we are just going to fire on the Griffin.
Got it.
Nice salvos.
Yes, Commander.
Just come on over here, grab max evasive pips. You haven't taken any damage yet, so we're kinda safe. This is a griffin as well. So I think after we kill this griffin, our priority target is the hatchetman. This griffin is probably dead here, right? 60 HP. It might not be dead, but it's gonna be close. It's certainly gonna get knocked down. It's dead. Very nice.
Next destroyed.
Okay, so the hatchetman we're gonna need to deal with now. It didn't move. Okay, it's not getting evasive pips.
Oh,
They should have closed in with the hatchetman, honestly. Because now we can just have free reign on it. Ignore the griffin for now. What's he gonna do, large laser this? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. A little bit of damage. We took a medium laser hit.
Damage is light.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like we can just come in with the Vindicator like this. We don't want to get to punching with the hatchetman, but we can get to punching with their griffin after the hatchetman is dead. And this should do a fair amount of damage. Did not destroy the hatchet, but that's okay.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Both of his medium lasers are crit, so they may not work.
Waiting for orders. Firing everything I've got.
Let's kill this hatchetman. Ooh, there goes his hatchet.
And there's more where that came from.
Where is that AC-10 at? Right torso? Okay.
I'm here.
I feel like we should come around this direction and start trying to flank the griffin while still being able to attack the hatchetman. I mean, the hatchetman is no longer really a melee threat since we destroyed the hatchet, but he's a lot squishier than the griffin, and I'd rather him not be using that AC-10 if I can help it. He's about to use the AC-10 though. And there he goes. I mean, that didn't really do much.
Waiting for
Do you have a
orders.
shot, Rawhide? Oh yeah, you totally got a shot.
Acknowledge.
Nice. He has like no armor left. Did I just... Where did he have 1 HP? That leg? Okay. Okay, this guy is doing some damage to our Vindicator, but it's fine.
Damage minimal.
Does the Griffin have jump jets? He does. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna jump up here though.
Engaging jump jets.
And we're gonna fire on the hatchetman.
Engaging target.
I think he might get knocked down at least. Oh, he's totally dead.
Enemy mech. Destroyed.
Ammo explosion. Gotta have case. Why don't you have case? Oh boy. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's start eliminating evasive pips on the Griffin now. Okay.
Standing by.
Diva, I want you to come in behind him. And you're gonna start backstabbing. I realize that you're really high up on the heat. We're going to avoid firing medium lasers. We are going to fire the SRM here because there's nothing particular that we could laser off. Just wanted to do as much damage as possible. He is going to melee attack our Jenner, I think. Yeah. Look at that. Destroyed that arm again. What a jerk.
I lost a weapon.
Yeah, you don't say.
Standing by.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, he has no evasive pips. Well, he has 1 evasive pip. I'm going to go ahead and jump here. Or here. I prefer here.
Engaging jump jets.
And from here, we will be able to employ our small lasers. I'm not going to fire the SRM-6. His armor is getting a bit low. Okay. He definitely took some damage
I'm
there.
ready.
Diva, I want you to head out this direction.
Acknowledged.
He may attempt to melee our Jenner again, and if he can, that's what he should do. Like, he should DFA at this point. Realistically.
Firing on rear arc.
Okay.
I hear ya.
Just do as much damage as we can at this point. I don't care where it goes. Although that worked very well. He has no weapons left.
Want some more? Huh?
So at this point, he has to melee. But he's going after our Vindicator. He must have been out of range of the Jenner. That's what I was hoping for. Wait. He didn't melee. Okay.
Engaging physical
Oop.
attack.
I'll melee him then. Perfect.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander?
And then we just hit the rear arc here. Let's actually jump over here to be a little bit more in the rear arc, so that we can get rid of the guarded. There we go.
Copy that, Commander.
Perfect.
Mech destroyed.
So I mean, losing the Jenner arm was unfortunate. I don't know what they were looking for.
Mission successful.
What I do know is that I think we just got some upgrades. Or we're really close to them. But I'm pretty sure we got upgrades. Which would be amazing. We've been running lights for so long. Okay, 400k. Jenner took some damage. There's a hatchetman. Okay, we got a full-on hatchetman. Fantastic. So, we also got a Griffin 1S part. We need to decide what we want to do with the hatchetman. Here's what I'm thinking. We need to refit the hatchetman substantially. We can send the Jenner to storage at this point and sell it if we've got a spare, which I think we do. We can send the Jenner to storage, move the Vindicator into the Jenner's spot of, you know, just running around being cavalry. And then we can have the hatchetman take the current Vindicator spot. That's what I'm thinking. Hatchetman 3Fs are the king of the close quarters fight. Packing high-impact short-range weaponry and a unique melee hatchet, any target is in danger when close to the hatchetman. The hatchetman's lighter armor requires it to rely on maneuvering and ambushing to stay in the fight. Yeah, go away, Yang. That's all good. So let's go ahead and we're going to need to refit this Jenner before we do anything else, unfortunately. I don't think we need to put the medium lasers on, though. We'll just confirm that. That'll take 2 days. Okay, and then the hatchetman here is going to go into this slot, and the Vindicator into this slot, like so. The Vindicator, we could theoretically refit a bit, but I don't think we need to. I think it's fine leaving the Vindicator where it's at. And then we'll just need to do a little bit of refitting of the hatchetman, because of course it doesn't have anything currently. So it's got the hatchet there, 26 out of 45 tons. I think, because this is an in-your-face meleeing sort of mech, we should max out the armor and see what we've got left. We're going to be relying primarily on that hatchet, so I think this is fine. Let's go ahead and bump up this armor as much as possible. And I think we also bump up the rear armor, since we've got a fair amount of tonnage left. Okay, do we have any support weaponry slots, though? And the answer is no, which is kind of weird. We could put a large laser in one, like a large laser over here. We could also potentially use an AC-20. Would take up 14 tons. That would put us overweight. Here's what I'm leaning towards. No, I don't like the AC-10 either. I'm leaning towards a large laser in this arm. And then something along the lines of jump jets. How many can we have? We can have 4. Okay. So jump jets here. Okay, and I'm going to just ditch a little bit of rear armor here until we're at a round amount. So 45, 45, 65, like that. 7 tons remaining. Okay. Our heat efficiency is fine. So with 7 tons, we could have like an AC... No, we can't have an AC-5. We could maybe have an AC-2 in there. There's also a slot where we could put in, say, a PPC. That would max us out, but that's going to have some major heat issues. What if instead of a large laser here, which weighs 5 tons, what if we put in an AC-5? It's got that minimum range, though. We could just put in an AC-10. We don't have any tonnage for ammos, unfortunately. Ammos. We don't have any tonnage for ammo. We can try to make some. Kind of like so. We're losing a lot of armor by doing that, though. Here's what I think. I think we just put this back to where it was. We need this. There we go. We ditch the AC-10. We do run the large laser. And then we don't have any missile hardpoints, but we could put, say, a second large laser here. Like that. And then a pair of heat sinks. The heat on large lasers is 18. Let's compare that to medium laser plus here. Heat is 12. That would be 24 heat for 50 damage versus 36 heat for 80 damage. We can always just not fire a large laser, though. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's run that. Okay. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and tick forward 2 days. So that the Jenner is now complete. And let's send the Jenner to storage. And then we should have an extra Jenner that we can sell. We want to sell mechs. And yep, we've got a JR7D here that we can sell. 337k. Very nice. Our funds are definitely coming up. And we've got a week on the Hatchetman now. So then the question is, do we want to take any of these contracts, or do we want to just take this travel contract to Appian? What's the difficulty of Appian?
Commander on deck.
The same as here. That would mean that those 7 days aren't wasted. Because we're working on the Hatchetman. Yeah, I think we do it. I think we go ahead and take this at this point. This is an escort to Skulls. There are dummy convoys. that maybe we don't deal with? Yeah, I think we just run this.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Okay, let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and tick forward here. And let's get another Argo upgrade going. We can afford an expensive one. Oh, hello. Power surge in the mech bay. While you're inspecting a hatchetman, an intense power surge ripples through the cavernous mech bay. From the top of a gantry ladder above you, Yang hollers at his mech techs as repair tools spark wildly. Cables and lifts spasm, and a barrel of something oily-looking inexplicably combusts. Scanning for a way to help, you find a master control panel. A massive emergency shutoff breaker beckons, as well as numerous individual power switches. Something labeled Automated Safety System blinks fitfully. And because we have the mech bay automation, we can prod the safety system into action. Let's do it. With a bang of your balled-up fist on the control panel, the blinking light strobes urgently, then settles into a solid, reassuring glow. Immediately, numerous safety systems spring into action. Between the automated systems and the coordinated efforts of Yang's mech techs, the threatening disaster is averted. With a widening grin on his face, Yang calls down to you. "That's how we handle things here, boss. If only the term automated would mean always on, I'd be a lot happier." He thinks for a moment. You know, there are more improvements to automation in the Argo we could pursue if we had the C-bills. No lasting consequences. Excellent.
Those upgrades you
Well, there's our upgrade done.
online, Commander.
So, we could get an additional mech bay. We could get Habitat Pod Omega, or rather Gamma. Very much a blank slate. Interesting, interesting. We could upgrade our power system to high-capacity power conduits. Basically, I want to do whatever... Oh, wow, that's really expensive. We have the money. These are all morale. I feel like our morale is fine for now. This is 900k. I feel like we have the money. Let's dump it into Gamma Pod. No. We're traveling. There might be something at the store. Let's go for Mech Bay 2.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
If there isn't something at the store, we can always put the money in later. Okay, there's our hatchetman done. And we are docking up with the jump ship. And we will be at our destination shortly. Still can't skip those. You can skip the undocking, though. Okay, here we are. We are not quite ready to proceed with our contract, because I want to hop into the store. Assuming the store populates. Blackjack parts. Not ideal. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go ahead and make sure our mech warriors are fully upgraded. It looks good. I'm going to go ahead and grab a point in tactics.
Orders?
Grab a point in piloting.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
For patches. Patches is our gunner, right? Yeah. So we want to go down guts. But we can grab a point to piloting for now.
Training complete.
Waiting for
Rawhide is
receiving.
fine. And that looks all good. Okay. I just want to see here. Oh, good job, Steam. I don't know why it was downloading Path of Exile. I already had that installed, but whatever. So I want to have the Hatchetman in this slot and the Vindicator in this slot. There we go. And that brings us... We only got 10 tons out of that. Oh well. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we will do this escort mission. See you all then.